It was an incredible game to watch, two heavyweights going at it. You played your part, hauled yourself back from 2 goals behind, but is the ultimate feeling right now one of disappointment because it's only a point and you wanted all 3?
Yeah, of course. We were 2-0 down. We fought hard to come back. We wanted more, of course. When you're 2-0 down, it's not easy, but we never lost the trust. Matteo scored an amazing goal. Christian scored just the equalizer before half-time. We thought in the second half we could push for the third goal, and we didn't score. And of course, we would like to get the 3 points.
As we said, action-packed. You were involved in one of the big incidents. Just 6 seconds into the game, Sadio Mane got a yellow card for his arm on you. Your bench wanted a red. What's your views on it?
It's a clear red. I don't mind if it's 5 seconds into the game. It's the first action. It's a clear red. He doesn't want to challenge. He doesn't see the ball. He just wants to hit with the elbow. I honestly don't understand. We have had this kind of decisions the other day. 2 penalties, the VAR, it didn't come. Today, the first action is a clear red card. And of course, we are getting these decisions against us that, of course, they could change a lot the way of the game.
VAR said, in their view, it was reckless more than violent.
Always they would say what they think, but in my opinion, it's not. I can understand we are promoting the challenges in the Premier League 50-50 with the ball. Sometimes we have seen a joke of penalties, honestly, and sometimes we see real dangerous actions and we don't take action. So a lot of meetings we do every season before. We see that there are few games where the referees they become a bit softer in terms of penalties or in terms of red cards. Then it comes opposite, because they speak. I don't know what happens, but we don't see the consistency even in the same game or through the season. And what is disappointing that this kind of decisions, I think, is clear. And I watched the replay, but I didn't need this because in life I knew that it was a clear red.
Do you think you went 2-0 down because of individual errors, because you're actually playing well at the time?
We started really well. We pressed a lot. They couldn't make 2 passes. We created that atmosphere to press, to recover high balls in the opposite half. We had few chances where we could be 1-0 down, 1-0 up, and then suddenly in 2 actions we were 2-0 down. We know that they have a lot of quality, that we cannot give anything to them, and we found ourselves 2-0 down when I think we were playing a very good game, but in the score was not reflected, and we had to fight our way back. But also we are in the second half. We tried our best. The players we left everything on the pitch, but it's true that was not enough. And at the moment, we are lacking a bit of freshness that could give us a bit more.
It probably hurts to say it, but in a way, was a draw probably a fair result, given what the chances both teams had overall in the game?
Yeah, they had as well. I think both teams, we had our momentum. Of course, when they were 2-0 up, I think they had a clear chance to score the third one that maybe would kill the game. But after this, I think we played well and we had a few chances. We attacked the line very well, but in the last couple of meters, 25, 30 meters, where we could create the opportunities, we lacked a bit confidence, freshness, everything that, of course, the results give you that boost of confidence and also, mentally and the energy to overcome the difficult moments. Not
what you wanted ultimately, or Liverpool. Really, was this just a very good day for Manchester City?
Of course, they are the ones that they are at the top, and of course, the more points we leave behind, the happier they will be. It's football. We know how it works. They have been setting the standards really high in the Premier League. In terms of points, they made the record. I said at the beginning of the season it was up to us to close the gap, because the last season we finished far from where we wanted to be. We know that they are a quality team, that they have been playing together for a while, and we needed to raise our level. And of course we are on our way, but until now we didn't reach that level of consistency that could keep us at the top.
Cesar, thanks for your time as always.
Thank you very much.
Next league game, of course, away at Manchester City. Right, from the Chelsea captain, live to the Liverpool one. Delighted to say Jordan Henderson joins us pitchside from Stamford Bridge. Jordan, thanks very much indeed for joining us. How do you reflect that from 2-0 up from a Liverpool point of view?
Well, it was a difficult game for us. I think we knew that from the beginning. Going 2-0 up, we'll be disappointed at conceding 2 goals so quickly before the end of the first half. I think if we can get to half-time, then yeah, you probably come out in the second half and you're in a better position, obviously. But yeah, we're a little bit in shock with a set piece in the first goal. Second goal's poor from our point of view. I mean, the first one's a fantastic finish, to be fair, but still disappointed to concede 2 before half-time. But to be fair to the lads, I thought second half would come out, we kept going, showed hard to keep defending well, had 1 or 2 half chances, but we didn't play particularly well today. But I think the lads showed some heart to keep going and got a point in the end.
And in the normal circumstances, it would be a good point away at Chelsea. Is it just where the table is at the moment that you're disappointed that 2 points have gone?
Yeah, I think so. You know, I think we want to win as many games as possible. You know, City quite far in front, so it's probably a perfect result for them today. But we've just got to focus on ourselves and try and perform every single week and pick up as many points as possible and then see where we are at the end of the season. So Chelsea's always a difficult place to come. You know, they're a good side. It's a tough place to come, especially when they come back from 2-0 down to get it level. The crowd was up, but like I say, I think the lads showed great resilience to keep going. And on another day, we could have found the winner on the counter-attack.
Jordan, it's Michael. I just thought that today you've got your 2 goal scorers that are going to be away, of course, for international duty in the next month. And, of course, there's so many COVID cases and injury cases. How do you think the squad's going to cope without them?
Well, I would lie if I said we weren't going to miss them. You know, the 3 lads going African Nations Cup, that would be a big miss for us. Obviously, we've got some players out with COVID and injuries as well, so it's difficult times, but I can't make excuses. I think it's the same for a lot of teams. You know, you look at Chelsea as well. Yeah, a lot of teams have got problems in the moment, so this is the time you need to stick together as a group, as a squad. We'll need everybody, and we've just got to keep giving it absolutely everything when we get on the pitch, and we've got some great quality in the team, and we've got to use it and try and do as well as we possibly can over the next few weeks.
Jordan, Glenn Hoddle here. Just on that note there, your goalkeeper, talking about your goal like that, I thought he was outstanding today. I thought he showed so much calmness around him. Has he got that sort of temperament? Yeah,
listen, he's top drawer. I think every time he's come in, he's been fantastic. You know, the penalty shootout the other week, he was brilliant, and got us into the next round. But again today, I think he's calm on the ball, showed great personality, made some great saves. So I totally agree with you. I thought he was outstanding, and we're going to need him for the next few games, especially with Ali being out. So yeah, Queve's been outstanding, and that's been a big bonus for us.
Jordan, finally, you've been in City's position with a lead. You've also chased. You've got 11 points with a game in hand. As you've just said, all you can keep doing is focusing on picking up points from Liverpool's point of view. Yeah, that's all we can do. We know how good City are. You know, they're a fantastic team. And the Premier League is tough. So you just got to keep going, keep working like we did today. Second half, kept defending as a team. Everybody defending properly, showing heart when it was tough and digging in. And nearly got our rewards towards the end. So there's still positives to come out of today. Of course, we would have liked to have played better. But I still think there's a lot of positives to come out of it, and we've got to keep going, and there's still a lot of football to play. So, yeah, just keep going and see where it takes us. Really appreciate you joining us, Jordan. Thank you very much indeed. Thanks very much. Take care. Thank you. 2-2 then at Stamford Bridge. Fasten your seatbelts, because we've only 4.5 minutes at half-time, and there is so much to talk about. Straight to it. 15 seconds from kick-off. Is Sadio Mane slightly fortunate here, Michael? No, I don't think so. I think the referee gets it absolutely spot on. I don't think there's a swinging elbow. I think it's more of a straight arm. He's clumsy. It deserves a free kick. It deserves a yellow card. But it's not very, very down. I don't think that's an elbow as such, and I think he gets it right. Yeah, his eyes are on the ball. I think it's the correct decision. It's a booking. He's caught him without a doubt. I think if you're out to do somebody, you do it with right at the end of... Not that I've ever done that. I was going to say, it's speaking from experience here. You do it right at the end of your elbow, but he's caught him there. It's just caught him, and it's the correct decision. OK, you're both happy with that. Now, Chalobah had an interesting first half prior to the goal. He did. This mistake...
look, this is poor defending. He's got no awareness that Mane's there at all. And that's how he started the game. And I think it has an impact in a minute when we see the goal, the actual goal. Look, it's very casual. At the start of a game as a defender, you defend first, you do things properly. And that was an awful start for a youngster. And I think it was a little bit of a doubt in his mind for one of the goals, actually.
This is the error from Trent Alexander-Arnold, Michael, at 0-0.
It is. The only problem with Pulisic here, he can't do much about it because he's from a standing start. We'll see, obviously, Sadio Mane's goal in a minute, similar position, but he's actually got momentum. Pulisic has taken it from a standing start, but it is a mistake from Trent Alexander-Arnold.
As you say, similarities about Mane's finish, but again, Chalobah involved.
Well, this is the doubt. You've got to go that way. You've got to trust your left foot. He's made a dreadful error there, going with his head. Mane takes full advantage. What Pulisic couldn't do for Chelsea, Mane does for Liverpool. But look, go with your left foot. Trust your left foot. Because he started the game, like he did with the mistake, I think he's really put a doubt in his mind. And he's tried to edit. For some reason, I don't know why he's gone to edit. Made an awful mistake. And not being funny, but Liverpool have taken the lead and they've sort of 2-0 up at some stage without playing that well.
How special was this finish again from Mo Salah?
Oh, it was unbelievable. I mean, we'll look at it from a Chelsea point of view in a minute, but the way he just stands Alonso up, takes a little shimmy and then gives the goalkeeper the eyes is sensational. You see Rudiger here, I think he needs to be making the track back. But you think it's Kovacic as well?
I think Rudiger's got drawn out to Salah on the wide on the sideline there, and I think it's Kovacic that has to read it. Alonso sees it as well. He tries to get back, but it's too late. The other two are taken out from a smashing ball from Alexander-Arnold, and is that? But that's beautiful. The little stop-start of Alonso, and then they have the coolness to catch out Mendy on the near post. No goalkeeper likes being beaten on the near post. They hate it, but. Yeah. You know, great skill. To do a little shimmy like that, little stop-start, while you're in full flow, I mean, normally you stand somebody up and then sort of do the shimmy. He's actually running and he's managed to stop and then start in one movement. It sends Alonso, well, just gives him the yard he needs. And then how many times have we seen him open his body up, curl it into that far corner? Mendy knows it. People watch the telly, they see it, they study, and he's just give it the little flick of the ankle at the end, give him the eyes, as we call it, into the near post.
So that was Liverpool 2 goals to the good, but what a 4 minutes followed from Chelsea's point of view, Glenn.
Well, fabulous comeback from Chelsea. Look at this, Kovacic. You don't know... Yeah, he doesn't score many goals, but look at him. He's back. This is so good because he's having to back away quickly and he takes it on the volley, but he's actually off the floor. Look at his left foot. He skips into it. Because he's adjusting his feet going backwards, he actually adjusts again on the technique and he skips in the air. His left foot comes off the floor to keep it down. Wonderful, wonderful goal, but Chelsea back in the game then.
What about this from Liverpool's point of view, Michael?
Well, we were saying it all half. Me and Glenn were saying Liverpool are defending too high. They're going to get a chance in a minute, and it was. I mean, they're playing a risky game. It's good for going forward, but as we see here, I think Konate comes across. I think Virgil van Dijk's got to get across with him. And then when he doesn't get across to start with, he starts making a diagonal run, almost to follow the midfield run, and then changes the angle and then runs directly back. And I think he still should keep coming across. Tried to snuff it out and he runs directly to the goal and just lets Pulisic finish it off. It is a great finish.
I think the important thing is, the reason why we're saying he should come across is he knows he probably won't get to Pulisic, but Pulisic could have hit that whenever he wanted to. He was waiting for it to come down because he was unopposed. If Van Dijk comes right across, he then has to make a choice when to hit it. Now, it might be a little bit high, but it was such an easy... He had the time to let it drop, to keep it so he could do what I call a paintbrush. Just hit it over the top of the ball.
Paintbrush, love it. I think
he had the time to let it drop, to keep it so he could do...
You two need to sit down. Breathless. It's like they're playing.